Good morning, campers. Today is October 9th, 2019. We are departing the Hat 6 Travel Center here in lovely Casper, Wyoming. Spent the night here last night. Woke up, it is whopping 43 degrees outside. Very cold, not super cold, still hoodie weather for me. And trailer. Alright. Ooh, I like that paint. That is a lovely black paint. Fancy fenders and the fancy grill and everything. We're gonna hit some issues today. Today, October 9th, we are going to hit snow. We're gonna hit a lot of snow. In fact, I suspect we won't even make our delivery today. We're supposed to be in Great Falls at 7 p.m. I don't think that's gonna happen. I just don't. Even if we are able to get there, I mean, if we can get there, we can probably get there on time, but there's a really good chance that we just have to shut down at some point today for snow. Go, go. Go, go, Mr. Apophis. Go, go, Mr. Apophis. I do love the Hat 6. It's one of, if not my favorite truck stop. It's fantastic. It's just a huge Sinclair with a Cinnabon Sonic across the street. It's got a dog park. That's just fantastic. Huge parking lot. Always has parking. Except when the occasional super oversized takes up half the parking lot. But other than that, there were some wind turbines in there last night. But honestly, there was still parking available when I went to sleep and when I woke up. So I'm pretty sure the wind turbines were not a deciding factor in anyone getting parking. Parking last night. I know we certainly found a really good spot there. Yes, Apophis, yes! Speed! Ow! Those 455 horses screaming up a hill like horses do. Well known for their screaming. Horses are. We're in Casper, Wyoming. I said that already. But yeah, we're headed up to the Sam's Club in Great Falls. This is one of our only frequent store deliveries, which is why I love it so much. We've got a couple of store deliveries that we do out of the big Coca-Cola place over the left. We got a couple of store deliveries that we do out of the Loveland Walmart DC. And this one up in Great Falls is the one that I get the most often because, you know, Missoula. My E-log messed up yesterday, my ELD, and it got very upset. So it's going to make us, we're going to have to go through Missoula and get that looked at and see why it's occasionally losing GPS signal. Because every time it loses GPS signal, I have to run paper logs for a day. Even though the ELD keeps working like normal. It's very irritating. Which I'm hoping it's just maybe the antenna is like slightly unscrewed or something. I hope it's just not, oh, well, the GPS system was just, you know, you were just in a gap in the GPS coverage for a few minutes and that was it. Because that would be the thing that I can't fix. If it's just occasionally it loses GPS signal because, you know, the middle of nowhere in Wyoming is sometimes difficult to get signals of any type, then there's nothing I can do about that, and that would be very frustrating. Left lane, 45 mile an hour. When I'm doing still like 2 over the speed limit just for momentum and somebody passes me on a ramp. There is a little flying J here. Or is that a pilot? Yeah, that's a flying J. It's nice. I like it. It's very limited parking though, so I don't typically go there. Oh good! Oh good! This is fine. You're gonna pull out in front of me, right? Nope, cool. Let's stop that, okay? There we go. Turn that off. The lines are currently just suggestions through the city of Casper. No reason to get all uptight about them. A big piece of something in the right lane there. I don't know what that was, but I hope it was not a part of a truck. Back to 60 mile an hour. All right. So this sign for the port of entry, it is green with white letters. That means it is not a way station that is on this road. I do not have to go into it. Wyoming has this thing where if you're on a road and you pass a sign saying all deliveries into Wyoming must stop, then that means you got to go into the way station, which because it'll have a whole bunch of other categories and it'll cover pretty much all commercial trucks. If you pass the white sign with black lettering, you have to go in. But there's ports of entry in various other cities like Gillette and Casper and what's the other one? Gillette, Casper, Laramie. That those cities will have a port of entry off of the interstate that you do not have to go into from the interstate. So it might control other roads, or it might just be there for local pickups or deliveries to go in and get checked out before they depart those large cities. Because Wyoming is complicated with their ports of entry. But this one is basically any load out of Casper, you go straight to the port of entry instead of before you leave town, is what this one's for. We got pulled into I got pulled in bobtail to the port of entry in Lusk yesterday. That was exciting. They had a long line. They had a line that was all the way to the stoplight at the intersection of US 18, 20, 85. Because they have basically no ramp to that port of entry. It's just like a city block, that way station. So their line just stretches out into the road and down the street. But it's in the middle of a city, so no one really minds so much. I mean, I'm sure it's annoying for the locals, but it's not like on an interstate where the traffic backs up to the top of the ramp and you just stop going into the way station. Getting nice and toasty in here. I can turn my heater down finally. It's a little chilly this morning. That's the turn off to get to Rawlins, or coming up is the turn off to get to Rawlins and Shoshone. Not going that way today. We are headed up to Montana. We're bit on the heavy side, so we're probably going to slow down a lot on this hill. But it's the left 2 lanes that stay on I-90, so we're going to stay right where we are. Oh, I think it might be snowing a little bit. No one snow yet. There's 45. Let's see. Hazard lights on. Let's go ahead and turn off our lane departure warning again. Turn that on, I mean. We're out of the construction zone. I finally did a thing. I created an Instagram account last night. I finally did it. There's so much on Instagram. Like everyone and everything is on Instagram. I finally realized that there were people that I used to follow on Twitter that do not Twitter anymore, but they do Instagram. So it's like, in order to continue to keep up with those people, I finally created an Instagram. So I guess I'm gonna keep trying to post pictures on there and stuff. So I'll probably just start posting pictures there more than on Twitter. But yeah, go check that out. That is at Ellie O'Dare. You can find me on pretty much any social media at Ellie O'Dare, which is how I like it. It's nice part about having a unique last name is it's pretty, even as late as I am to the Instagram game, I'm still able to get my name as a username. So it's kind of nice. Kind of nice to have a unique last name. Let's turn the hazard lights off. We're at the top of the hill. We're doing over 50. Speed limit is 80, a blistering 80 miles an hour here. We'll never hit 80. My speedometer only goes up to 90, but if I hit 80, I get all kinds of warning lights, and I basically get fired on the spot. So we're never going to hit 80 in this Monsieur Apophis. I'm not supposed to go over 70 miles an hour with this truck, and if I hit 75, it sends warnings to the company headquarters, and I get an angry phone call. For one, Prime's recap tires are not rated to go over 70 miles an hour, or 75, I think. There's I think there's a 5 mile an hour wiggle room over where they tell you don't go above this speed. But they're not designed for high speeds. They're designed for fuel efficiency at, around 60 miles an hour is what they are intended for. So we're going to keep our speed down with our Prime fancy recap trailer tires. Speaking of speed down and under construction zone. But yeah, come say hi on social media. Twitter's the best place to get a hold of me, but you can also find me on Instagram, as I mentioned, or you can leave comments below the videos, because I do read all of those, and that's also a great place to get something in front of my eyeballs. But yeah, come say hi on those places, because I have low self-esteem, and interactions bring my mood up. Too much honesty. Alright, turn the lane departure warning off again. Lane lines have returned to being suggestions. You can also find me on some video game services, also at Ellie O'Dare, which is Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch. All those places you can find me and follow what video games I'm playing when, which, is a lot of the time nothing, but occasionally, like Truck Simulator multiplayer or a certain game about a certain Honkmeister general. Check those out, and let me know if you did enjoy this video. I love Casper. Oh, I just looked down at the camera and it's focused inside the windshield. There we go. Look forward, my friend. There you go. Good job, buddy. I'm sorry. There's a fine mist falling. It's not quite snow yet. It is attempting to winterize. I will see you guys later today, because they didn't record anything yesterday, so this is a video to make up for that. So this is going to go up first. But then tomorrow, I will post a video from later today, probably. I don't know how the timelines are going to work in the future, so, it might be a day or two, because that happens sometimes. But I will have another video today. Once we hit the snow, I will definitely bring you guys in, probably also for Great Falls. There might be like 2 or 3 videos today, just because that's, we'll be doing interesting we'll be in snow soon enough, so I hope you guys enjoyed this last look at the ground without snow, because I'll be in snow for like the next couple days. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great